Today is March 26th, and I had it on July 21st of last year, so it's right at 8 months. I was mortified to get on the scale when I first started, and I was at 290. I don't weigh myself a lot. You know, some people are into weighing themselves every day. I'm not one of those types of people. I like to be pleasantly surprised every so often. So it's between like 215 and 220, so around 75 pounds. Support groups are really good, and you go in there and sometimes people aren't talking, but then people start becoming engaged, and they take a good hour and a half, and we talk about everything. People bring up, you know, why do we eat, you know, what exercises are you doing, you know, what are some of the biggest problems, and I was telling you before, you know, one of the biggest problems, and this is a hard thing for people to fathom, and I don't get a lot of sympathy, but buying new clothes. You know, it's an expensive hobby, and it's an expensive problem as well. You find yourself, you know, almost every other week shrinking and getting out of the clothes that you had. And so it's fun for a while, and then it's kind of more just frustrating after a while. You know, we talk a lot in a support group about food being that coping mechanism, and in times of boredom or stress or anxiety or, you know, a lot of reasons other than hunger, you know, we find ourselves eating. And when you don't have that ability, because you truly do become fuller faster. And when you don't have that ability to medicate yourself through Doritos or whatever, you know, you would think it'd be frustrating. And sometimes it is, you know, it's like, well, I used to do this. And instead of like turning to a lighter food, which would be like ice cream or something, which goes down easy, and instead of moving to that, we just have to behave differently. And a lot of the behavior that I'm turning to is exercise. Yeah, cool. You know, so it's nice to be able to go out and exercise now. And my what I call NSV, or non-scale victory, was last Sunday. It was my first time outside running. I've been running on the treadmill, but 4 miles, and it was a cold, windy day, but it was so awesome. And I haven't done that in 10, 12 years, and it just it was fantastic. I've been talking to a lot of people who've gone through this surgery after me, and we all compare notes. And you know, maybe the first month some of us had some issues or whatever, but we don't regret doing this whatsoever. You know, it's amazing. Our lives have completely changed. I was just talking to a friend last night. She's from Pennsylvania, and she had gastric bypass. This is a sleeve, and I said, you know, it was like we were reborn again on that day. So July 21st, 2014 is my birthday now. You know, it's when my new life started, and everything is so different now, and I'm excited. And I was also telling my friend Michelle, the gal I was talking to last night, that, you know, where before I'd always stand at kind of the outside of the crowd and not feel like I fit in, or, you know, not like to get pictures or whatever. It's just like my life is so different right now, and it's fun, and I like to be at the center now, and I like to be in pictures, and I just feel so incredible. And you know, if someone's interested at all, you know, feel free to give me a call personally, or come to a support group, or, you know, go to an informational session. Your life will change. You'll be reborn.